Everyone, so I have a uber generous rack from Jenny to share with you. She is Craft Creations here on YouTube, and I think she has Instagram. I have her Memdex right here. I'll put it in the description box, but her Instagram is craft_creations_2016. So you can go and follow her on that. Oh, forgot to change my light. Shadow? Oh, it's brown. Okay. Thank you so much, Jenny. I know I'm gonna love it all. And I told one of my former customers I'd go to Goodwill on Sunday, because she shops at Goodwill every Sunday, because that's when the prices roll down. I might have to buy another scrap box. I've already got 3 scrap boxes. I am going to get the smaller stuff out of the box first, so that I can just throw the paper in the box. Alright, there's this card. I want to save this sticker. Oh, another one of your beautiful diamond painting cards. Thank you. Very cute. Thank you so much, Jenny. You are a very kind person. You best lay down, Rose. Goodness knows I don't need scraps, but, you know, it's a weakness. It's just one of my weaknesses. I'd rather have a handful of scraps than a new pad of paper. Okay. And then next is a set of cards that I won from Jenny, which I'm very excited about. Oh, you didn't have to wrap them in plastic. Here is the first one. I don't remember if there's anything on the inside. I'm actually really glad to have these, because I got a bunch of entries in for my giveaway last minute, and I don't have enough cards made up to, I'm going to be really careful with that plastic and reuse it, because cello bags get expensive. Okay, inside's blank. So here is the first one, and I will definitely use those in Awesome Possum. You stamp the back. Very beautiful. This is one of the digital kits. And then Love with All Your Heart. Hopefully there's not too much glue. I might up as high as I can go. There we go. And then, if you can dream it, you can do it. You have to believe it. Pumpkins and gourds. Hopefully you can see alright. And take risks, never stop exploring. Thank you, Jenny. Those will most likely get used very soon. And then Jenny sent me a couple Memdexes. There's this one. Memdex dies. I can't tell what you're seeing. Okay, yeah, we're okay. And she sent me this one, which is from RAK Craft. Looks like a heart set. Jenny sent me dies because I'm too stubborn to buy a Memdex die. And because I don't do Memdexes unless it's for a challenge. So for me, I'd this bag, does that have to be torn to get open? No. For me, I don't want to spend the money on a die that I'm only going to use if someone has a challenge requiring it. And Jenny was super nice and sent me a few. Thank you. I so appreciate that. Rosebud, how you doing? Alright, next are lots of papers, and I'm going to try and go through them fairly quickly. This first set is, oh, no, there's a smaller bag of stuff. Hold on. Let me set this down. Alright, this bag has die cuts and bling. Set it to the side, and then I forgot about it. So there's Easter. Do those go with it? Oh, it does. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Some eggs. Some cut apart. I think this is a band for a card. Some cutouts from digitals. It's a cute bag. Oh, this has card bases in it, and it's like die cut squares. Just die cut shapes, and I will look through that later. Thank you. That looks like a back shadow for something. Heart blings. These are rose confettis. Those are cool blings. I don't have anything like that. Don't bump the tripod, please. Very cool. Some purple border bling. There's a couple different blings in this one. Very pretty. You get rid of all your purple bling. Crazy. I'd advise you to lay down before I yell at you. I just got inside from cleaning up my porch. When it starts getting cold and rainy out here, which is 2/3 of the year, because I live in a banana belt, which is basically a rainforest. Especially when it starts, the weather starts declining, the raccoons get real bad. And I've always got a really old dog that I'm taking care of. That's just how it works. And so, when animals get older, a lot of the times, they become unpotty trained, for lack of a better way of putting it. They can't hold all those were wonderful. Thank you so much. They have accidents in the house. I mean, when people get older, they have accidents in the house. You know, it just happens. And so, when my Shar-Pei pit mix started getting old, she was, you know, having trouble with incontinence and stuff. And then, and then my Lab Great Dane started getting old. And he was having a lot of problems, not with incontinence number 1, but with number 2. And so to keep my house from smelling like poop all the time, I leave my garbage can outside. And even though I've put both my dogs down since, I still leave the garbage can out there because now I take care of my mom's 16-year-old Shipu, and he's got, you know, he has incontinence problems at times. Alright, the next bunch I'm going to show you are paper scraps from digitals that she printed out. Oops. From Sandy's Digis, Decorate Your Life. And so I'm still cleaning up poo-poo because of Chewy, you know, and sometimes he has pee-pee accidents. And that's okay, it's just part of getting... Well, these aren't scraps, Jenny. Those are beautiful. And so, you know, my garbage can is outside, and the raccoons decided to come up on my porch in the night and tear everything out of my garbage can and spread it across. I don't really have a front yard because I live in the woods, so it's just the area in front of my door that's on the side of my house. Yeah, it was a mess. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to buy a new garbage can for inside the house, and then I'll have that one outside for the potty cleanup stuff. These are stunning. I really hate raccoons. I really hate them. I know they're an essential part of the ecosystem, but I really hate raccoons. They're the reason why I have cats, and I hate cats. I really do. I mean, they're fine, but I don't really consider them pets. They're more, for me, cats are more like roommates that are assholes. And little honeycomb, that is so cute. And it's like, you know, when a feral, I used to take care of a feral colony, you know, where I used to live. But I can't leave out food here because it's just going to attract more raccoons. The more food source that raccoons have, the higher the population will be. You know, if there's not enough food, they won't reproduce as quickly. But that's why I have cats inside, is, you know, it's either let them suffer outside or bring them inside and not run the risk of attracting even more coons. I don't mind opossums. Opossums aren't nearly as destructive as coons. And at least when, you know, you interrupt an opossum, they leave. Raccoons just climb to a higher spot where you can't get to them and mock you with their beady little eyes. It's my time. Got a lot of paper together. Thank you so, so much, Jenny. These are beautiful. I might go through these again when I'm done. Sort out all the ones that have cut aparts and try and match them with the papers I think they go with. And then that would make super easy card kits for me. I still need to show you guys my scrap boxes. I really didn't want to add a fourth. Because I was pissed at myself when I added the second scrap box, you know. And then I was really pissed at myself when I had to add the third scrap box. And I mean, I don't create scraps myself. I'm in the process of making more ladybug cards, and I used up all the ladybug paper I had on my desk so that it didn't have to go back into the scrap box, but damn. I think I'm just a glutton for punishment is what it is. These are really cute digitals. I sometimes wish I did digitals, but then, you know, I've got 3 scrap boxes, apparently soon to be 4, so why do I need to print stuff out too? Plus, I'm just super cheap. I don't want to pay for ink. I think it's cheaper just to buy a 12 by 12 pad of paper than printing stuff out. Oh, that's really cute. I really want to make Easter cards with some of these papers now. Some Halloween. Loving the running out of ink in your printer one. That's nice. You should run out of ink in your printer more often. Uh-oh. I'm dropping papers. Okay, one moment. Okay, thank you, Jenny. Those were awesome. And then the last bag is even bigger. Hopefully I can get through it before the camera cuts out. There's a lot of cardstock in here, which I'm very excited about. I love getting... Which I'm surprised you parted with so much cardstock, Jenny. A lot of good usable paper. This is really heavy. What was it, like 110 pound? Oops, it's white. cute. I like that one. These are pretty. I might have to do a bunch of shabby chic Christmas cards this year. I just sold 23 cards and tag sets at the fruit stand. I have a feeling I'll be making another trip in a few weeks though. These awesome white scraps. Perfect, perfect, perfect. They're heavy too. Those are adorable dog bone. Wonder what dye that was from. Like cream white. Sorry, I'm not talking, I'm just looking. First time I'm seeing a lot of these. There's this pack. I'm not sure if it's origami. Might be origami sheets. Mermaid hair don't care. "24 minutes. Napkin. It's funny, craft like no one is watching. I think I might make it. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. There's still a lot. And if I don't make it to the end, Jenny, thank you so, so much. Everything is awesome. Awesome. And you are super generous to give this all to me. I so appreciate it. And every little piece will be put to use. Because I apparently have OCD in some areas of my life. That's a cool one. And I can't get rid of any paper. I have to use up everything, which is why I have a whole drawn out system of using every piece of scrap that I can, every little bit, whether I'm making bows or punching out circles to do my scale cards, making my tiny flowers, then punching out my super tiny shapes, which is a business in itself. All this is fantastic. Probably feels good getting all these scraps out of your room. Sometimes I think about that, like, you know, what if when I started my craft journey, you know, my scraps kind of started with Bonnie. You know, she sent me a lot of her paper pads, and her paper pads had scraps in it, and then I, you know, was a new crafter, so I didn't have a whole lot of paper besides what Bonnie sent me, so then I'd buy scrap destashes, and here I am now with 3 scrap boxes, apparently soon to be 4. But it's like, what if I never got hooked on scraps and, you know, just had my pads, and my crafting would probably be quicker because everything would coordinate if I was just working out of one pad of paper. And then there's all of these, but I am running out of time here. Thank you so, so much. Oh, look at that. It's so cute. It's a cotton candy hot air balloon. Thank you so, so much. I love everything you sent, and I will, like I said, I will use every last bit if it kills me. Like I said, the links to Jenny's channel will be in the description box below. Please go over and show her some crafty support. Thanks.